Pryor, and this is the summer series we're talking about today is about bugs. Whee, bugs. Okay, so there are a lot of things we gotta talk about, so let's get started. But man, I was not feeling real good, so sorry this is posting a little late. I'm feeling a little better now, so let's get going. Okay. So let's talk about mosquitoes first, because I hate these bugs. Ooh, I'm sure you hate these bugs as well. They fly, they puncture your skin, their bites are so itchy. Ooh, I hate them. But they also can deliver you with a lot of viruses, Zika, West Nile disease, yeah, and malaria, and some countries in Africa and around there. So, they are nasty bugs. So, the main thing we're going to talk about is how to keep them from being around and biting you, but you will never be 100% free from mosquito bites. Possibly, so really having a very good immune system will help you from getting a lot of these diseases bad. Okay, so immune system, very important. So if you're on immunosuppressive drugs like prednisone, like a lot of these for autoimmune diseases, you probably need to stay away from mosquito areas. And you gotta try really hard not to get bitten because a lot of them carry some really nasty diseases. Malaria kills more people every year than any natural disaster ever in human history. So, anyways, with the mosquitoes, and we're going to talk about ticks because ticks emit a lot of nasty things too, especially here in this country, Lyme disease, which is Borrelia burgdorferi. That's a bacteria. So we're going to talk about them both, and one way you can keep both of them off is wearing long sleeves with things like this, that's tight, and long pants that you tuck into boots, okay? I know that's not ideal if you're out where it's really hot outside, but that is one way that you keep these off you, and that's why you see military, we all have suits that are long sleeve, long pants, because we have to stay out of getting sick. And we go to countries, we are in places where a lot of mosquitoes, where a lot of ticks are, because ticks live in the forest with a lot of vegetation, leaves, and that sort of thing. Mosquitoes are where there's water, standing water, so lots of environments with those bugs. So with mosquitoes, they wear light colored clothes. If you're walking fast, like I do when I exercise outside, I don't have to wear long sleeves, long pants. I'm walking fast. Mosquitoes are kind of slow movers. So one way you can keep them away is blow fans. Fans keep the mosquitoes from being able to fly real well. So fans in your area. I use this little thing because I sit outside a lot under the shade to read and stuff. I use this thing called a thermocell. It actually works, but I keep it kind of far away from my body because I don't know if that stuff that it's emitting is safe, but it does seem to work, so I use that. There's also these bug lights that are yellow you can put up. Those repel some of the bugs. And there's these CO2 capture ones that you can put in the distance and they'll capture, but you won't get rid of them all. You can grow citronella, but the main thing is you need to have screens in your windows, keep the bugs from going out. And if you're going to be camping, using a mosquito net works. If you're sleeping, when I was in the military, we were issued those mosquito nets. We also were given this substance called permethrin, Permethrin, you wash your clothes in, and we washed our sleeping bags in. And I did look up permethrin, and it seems that it is a neurotoxic, but it seems like you need a lot of this to get to be bad for you. And the amount you're going to be exposed to by using it on your clothes is not too bad, especially because in the military you wear like a t-shirt underneath your outer garment, so that keeps it from absorbing in the body. And DEET does work, it's very effective, but it gets absorbed a lot in the skin. And if your kidneys don't work real well, I wouldn't really use DEET too much because it's eliminated out the kidneys. So, but if you have healthy kidneys, you can use DEET if you are going to be somewhere that has a lot of mosquitoes and you need some protection. There's a safer option. Do not use DEET if you're pregnant. It does cross the placenta, so do not use that. There is oil of lemon eucalyptus that has been shown to keep them off you, so you need to put it a lot on your body if you're gonna go that route. Try not to go out from dusk to dawn, like dusk or dawn. That's when the mosquitoes are most active trying to feed because the winds are lower at those times. So yeah, with the mosquitoes, you just have to try to stay on top of that if you're going to be in a place with a lot of mosquitoes. Now with ticks, I live in Connecticut, so there is a lot of ticks. So the main thing I do put some poison on my dog because he gets lots of ticks because I live on a river with lots of deciduous trees, so a lot of old leaves and things that ticks live in. So I do put poison on him. If you do that, you need to make sure that you wash your hands after you pet your dog, and don't let your dog sleep on the bed with you. That's not a good practice anyways, because dogs move around at night and they mess up your sleep anyways. So try not to do that if you are gonna put poison on your dog. And yeah, but with me, I never wore any kind of poison or anything because I always wore boots and I always tucked my clothes into the boots. And when I got out of the woods, I would always come home and undress and check my body, because with the Borrelia burgdorferi in the mosquito, they say it takes about 6 hours of it being on you to get, or excuse me, with the tick to get in you. So the longer it's sitting on you, the more of the bacteria that's going to be transmitted to you. So if you could check your scalp, check your neck, behind your ears, around your body, all the folds in your body, your butt crack, all in there, and your toes and everywhere. Look everywhere for the ticks when you get undressed. That will help you. And if you find one on you, remove the tick and try not to squeeze the body of the tick. Try to get it right at the head and pull it out that way. And you can submit it if you're worried to a lab. You can keep it if you start getting any symptoms. With all these bugs, with the mosquitoes, with the viruses, you know when you have a virus, it increases interferon, and that causes the chills, the fever, the sweats, the muscle aches, all that. So if you get sick because you've been bit by mosquitoes, take care, because this can go on and become a meningitis, and that's very scary. So with meningitis, you'll have photophobia, so light will hurt, sounds. If you do your head like this, it'll be very painful. You'll feel very stiff. You'll have a lot of fever. So that you absolutely need medical care quickly. And with Borrelia burgdorferi, Lyme disease, not everyone gets the circle rash. So if you are getting sick and you feel very sick and you have been bitten by a tick, you need to seek medical care because it could be Lyme disease and you just didn't see the rash to let you know it was that. So yeah, but try to be careful. Like I said, if you wear light color clothes, you tuck your clothes in your boots if you're out there in the woods. Try to stay if you're going on trails in the middle of the trail. Yeah, and you check your body. Yeah, I think you can have a good way to stay away from the ticks. The mosquitoes are a little more difficult, like I said, but really just try to do the things I said in here. And I know bugs are part of summer, and they're probably my least favorite thing about summer, but I love this season, so don't let that deter you from going out and enjoying the sunshine. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope you have a good night. Yeah, okay, and if you could like this and if you could subscribe, I'd thank you. Yeah, and I am accepting patients in my Instagram up there, and you can reach out. And yeah, just if I'm not your doctor, please ask your doctor for any advice. Okay, bye.